In this episode, Gloria and John discuss the importance of understanding cultural nuances when speaking English. They share personal anecdotes, common misunderstandings, and tips for navigating different cultural contexts.
Welcome back to my English class. I'm Gloria.
And I'm John. We're excited to have you with us for episode 3. In our last episode, we explored the art of everyday conversations. Today, we're diving into a fascinating topic, navigating cultural nuances in English.
Absolutely. Understanding cultural nuances can make a huge difference in our communication. It helps us connect with others on a deeper level.
Let's kick things off with some cultural misunderstandings. Gloria, do you have a funny story to share?
Definitely. I remember traveling in Spain. I was at a restaurant and wanted to try something local. I said, "Surprise me." The waiter brought out a dish that was so spicy I was sweating bullets. It taught me to be more specific and aware of local customs.
That's hilarious. I've had my share of misunderstandings too. For example, in the U.S., the phrase "I could care less" is often used when someone actually means the opposite. It's confusing for many non-native speakers.
Right. And this highlights how phrases can mean something entirely different based on cultural context.
So, how can we better understand these cultural nuances? Let's share some tips.
One effective strategy is to pay attention to body language and tone. For instance, a thumbs up might be positive in some cultures, but offensive in others.
Exactly. Another tip is to be open-minded and curious. When someone says something that doesn't make sense, don't hesitate to ask them to explain. It shows you're engaged and eager to learn.
And remember, context is key. Understanding the historical and social backgrounds of phrases can help us avoid misunderstandings.
Absolutely. And if you're ever in doubt, a simple "can you clarify that for me?" can go a long way.
Now, let's do a role-play scenario to illustrate this. I'll play a tourist who misunderstands a cultural reference.
Great. I'll mention a popular American saying. Are you ready?
Ready?
Okay, here goes. Don't count your chickens before they hatch.
Oh, what does that mean?
It means don't assume you will get something before it actually happens.
Oh, so if I'm waiting for a job offer, I shouldn't spend the money until I actually get it?
Exactly. You've got it. It's a great example of how idioms can be tricky for non-native speakers.
Now, let's move on to listener questions. We received a fantastic question from Maria, who asks, how can I handle awkward moments in conversations?
Great question, Maria. Awkward moments happen to everyone. The key is to stay calm and composed. If you make a mistake, acknowledge it with humor.
Exactly. For example, if you accidentally mix up names or use the wrong phrase, laugh it off. People appreciate honesty and a good sense of humor.
And remember, most people are understanding. They've been in similar situations. To wrap up, understanding cultural nuances is essential for effective communication. It helps us build stronger connections with others.
Next episode, we'll tackle idiomatic expressions, those puzzling phrases that can trip up even the most seasoned learners.
Don't miss it. And we'd love to hear your cultural experiences and misunderstandings. Share your stories in the comments or on our social media.
Thanks for joining us today. Until next time, keep learning and growing.
See you soon.